So here is what happened with my broccoli. It started out real good and strong. You can see it grew a massive, I'm gonna break it, stalk here. And this was one I got from a lady at a festival, had it already started. And what happened was it didn't grow the big ball of broccoli like it normally does, like a head. I don't know if that's what's growing in this broccoli one. We're just going to see what that turns into. I'm not really sure. I don't think that's what's in that broccoli. But anyways, I have since learned when it gets too hot, it will actually do this. Where it'll grow like this. There's a name I can't remember. And it'll flower. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to wait. And these flowers will turn into little black brownish colored seeds. And what you do is you just harvest the seeds. And I will feed the leaves and potentially some of the other parts of this to our guinea pigs, or compost whatever is left. And then we will harvest the seeds to replant into new containers and start them all as new heads of broccoli. And I'm not sure what's growing in that one, to be honest. They've been outside. Like my raspberry thing, I don't know what's growing in there. That may all be weeds. It almost kind of looks like they're like those. But, yeah, my raspberry never took off. And so I don't know what's growing in there. But that is what we're going to be doing with our lovely broccoli. And, do I have broccoli seeds in here? I'm holding my seed bin at the moment. I don't think I do. I think I planted all of them. I don't see broccoli in here, so. So what we'll do is we'll harvest these seeds and we'll put them in my little seed container here. See all the little, like little Tic Tac containers, and you label them. I love this thing. And then we'll replant them. So if your broccoli does this, don't waste it. Don't throw it out. That's what you can do, is you can wait for it to, these flowers will go to seed, and then we'll harvest seed. So if you didn't know that, now you do. What I read was that they're not supposed to get over 65. You're really pushing it if you're hitting 70 with a head of broccoli. So I really should have kept this in my grow tent, because it got to 90 a couple times here, and it's been in the 80s a couple times. So I think that really killed it. Not necessarily killed it, but really shocked it to where it couldn't grow properly, and that happens. So if you're growing broccoli, I recommend you don't do it this time of year. I think this is kind of a fall type of, so once these go to seed, then maybe that's what we'll do, is wait till fall and kind of do them in the cooler weather. 50s and 60s is what I have read that they grow best at, but I've never grown broccoli successfully. This is my first year even attempting. So if anybody has any tips or tricks on growing broccoli successfully, specifically if you live in a state like I do that gets cold and hot, but any tips for growing in a greenhouse as well would be great.